So today we're going to take a quick walking tour of Celebration Key. Now I did another video which is more in detail about Celebration Key. Tells you all the places that you can eat in detail. There's actually on that video there's a menu at the end that shows all the food options, the ones that are free and the ones that are not. So not everything on the island here is, matter of fact, most of the stuff on the island is not free. So you just got to, you know, look for the island eats. That's your free stuff. We're gonna start this one on Starfish Lagoon. Now Starfish Lagoon is gonna be the kind of your kids zone area that's more kid friendly. And as you see, as we get up here, there'll be plenty of cabanas, plenty of umbrellas, chairs. There's restrooms that are spread out throughout the islands, which is nice and convenient. So this gives you a look as we're going down the path. Here's going to be your cabanas on this side. And as you can see, plenty of chairs and umbrellas. Now we're on the Carnival Paradise, which we've been on several times. We're out of Tampa, so it is too. So it's kind of our home ship. But we did a video on that too if you want to go and check that out as well. Here to our left, this is going to be the food hall. This is going to have several options for places to eat and so forth. And again, we're just doing a quick walk tour today. Not going to go into too much detail. Just wait for me to get off the ship for a little bit and get some of my steps in. More seating area over here to the left. Now you can rent these cabanas too, and the price changes constantly. So I'm not going to go into detail on prices on that. I will tell you they're not cheap. But if you have a large family, it might be worth it, you know, to come out and check them out. So here over to this side, nice little bar area. Get something cold to drink, something to eat, and it's right off of the nice sandy beach. Directly ahead of us is going to be the restrooms. There's multiple restrooms throughout here, so wash your feet off. You can see there's a feet washing station over here, and there's paths everywhere too, as you can see, to go down to the lagoon. I'll show you some of the lagoon stuff later. And again, here's the restrooms. Now here's the spot. This is their sports area. You can get a game of volleyball going on. It's the first time I've ever been here and not seen somebody playing volleyball. There is some table tennis over there too, as you can see. Nice little shaded area to cop a squat. And again, up here there's another restroom. Ah, here you go. We got some people playing some cornhole. Got some basketball going on. So as you'll see, I mean, there's a little bit here for everybody. It's a nice place to come and hang out. Typically it's nice and quiet. Here, these are where all your food trucks are. Now this is where you're gonna do your island eats. You get one complimentary meal, and there's multiple places to choose from. Again, if you want to see more in detail, you can go on to the video that we have about Celebration Key, and it goes into, you know, quite a bit of detail on that about all your food options. Now, all the drinks on the islands, you're gonna have to pay for. So even if you have the all-you-can-drink package, that doesn't count on this island. So you will have to pay for drinks while you're here, which, you know, a lot of people don't think that it's a good idea. So they don't appreciate that. But it is what it is. And here you can see.
Yeah, I see your shoes. Let's keep walking.
Another restroom. So there's no shortage of restrooms on the Celebration Key. And as you can see, I mean, it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. There's plenty of places to sit, even with a large ship like the Vienzia. You know, still plenty. I do think it's because, you know, it's still about 75 today, which feels great. The sun's definitely nice and hot, but a lot of people just didn't want to get off the ship today. So, and they're already starting to head back. Pickleball, anybody? So, as you can see, definitely a lot of spots here if you want to, you know, be active. Over to the left, this is what the cabanas, one of the cabanas looks like. Now there's several different cabana styles, so it just really depends on, you know, what you're looking for. And then there's the cabana concierge to rent those. And as you can see there in the back, where the green roofs are, those are even more cabanas. Now those are right on the lagoon. Those are definitely nice, but you're gonna pay for them. Over here is gonna be Gill's Grill. Now this is a pay option place to eat, and from what I've heard, it's pretty good. So definitely quite a bit of food options here. What a lot of people do too is they get back on the ship and then you know, eat and then get back off. That's always an option too. So again, another path down to the lagoon. I tell you what, at this point, let's go down to the lagoon and check it out and see if there's anybody in the water. Now, we were here last month. There was nobody in the water because it was cold. And we'll be here again at the end of this month. So we'll be here again in about 2 weeks. Huh? There's one brave soul out there. So, yeah, as you can see, when the water gets cold, it's not too many people want to take on the lagoon. So, were you guys cold here last week?
Yeah, it was pretty cold last week.
Yeah. What do you think the
lowest we had was the 40s.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's really cold for you guys, right?
Yeah, for us,
Yeah.
it's cold.
Yeah, it was 28 in Tampa, Florida. So that's cold for us too. So I knew you guys probably got cold too. So awesome, thank you.
Right, no problem.
There you go, guys. So it got, whew, about fell right there. So it got down into the 40s here. So, which is really cold for the Bahamas. Now, we were here last month and it was like 65, and the lifeguards had actual winter coats on. They looked like they were freezing to death at 65. So you could imagine what it's like at 40. So anyway, it did get cold, but it got cold in Tampa too. So I kind of knew it was going to. So here we'll make our way back around again. And I'll tell you what, I'll come back on when we get something else that's a little bit more interesting. I'll tell you what, we'll try to see if we can sneak down here to where some of the fancy cabanas are. Let's see if they'll let us in. It's supposed to be a private area, but we'll go in and see if we can check some of them out. So as you see, we walk in, these cabanas here get really nice. They're definitely good for families. And you know, if you want to watch the kids, I don't want to disturb these people. We'll go up and show one that's empty, so you get a better idea. But this is what they look like. Nice little private area right off the lagoon. So definitely makes it worth it. And again, a couple more brave people out there. Not too many. We'll make our way back around the other side. And once we get around to the other side of the adults area, I'll go ahead and check back in with you guys. Now we're on the Calypso side. Calypso Lagoon is what they call it. So again, this is the adults only. And you will see some kids over here. They're not super strict on it. But here's another volleyball court on this side as well. And again, more chairs, umbrellas, and cabanas. So just another basketball court over here as well. Some hammocks if you want to relax for a while. So friendly tip, if you walked all the way around the entire lagoon on the outside with the walking path, it's going to be 1.1 miles. So if you're looking to get in some steps, this is a good spot to do it. So, and that's what I'm doing today. Just figured I would talk to you guys as I walked around. So, and again, not super busy out here today. And again, I think that's just because the water here is so cold. Another restroom on this side. And you can tell the difference on what side you're on. One side is like an orangish color, and the other side is like a blue side. So the reddish orange is going to be the adults only, and then the bluish side is going to be the, you know, the kid friendly area. But beautiful day out here today. Again, I think it's 75 with just a very slight breeze. So perfect weather. So down here, you can go back. There's cabanas on this side too, and you can see they've got the reddish style roofs just to indicate that you're on the adults only side. Another view of the lagoon over there. Now this one's the barbecue and brew. Again, this is going to be a, you know, pay to eat type place. And then up here, we're coming up on the food trucks. And it does have a different variety over here on this side than it does the other. So if you don't see something over at Starfish Lagoon, you can always come over to the Calypso Lagoon side and see if there's something over here that you like better. Again, we did a whole video on that if you want to go onto our channel and check it out. So yeah, just nice walk out today. This side is definitely busier than the other side, as you can see. So, and I'll show you everybody in line too. So, as you can see, way busier on this side than on the family side. But I can see why. It's a beautiful day out today. So, let's see if we can get around some of the slower traffic. And they've always got Caribbean music playing and stuff, which is really cool. So, nice little touch. Hopefully I don't get dinged for it. So I'll try to stay talking and hopefully talk over that part. But even on this side, you can see there's another little food shack where you can get some drinks, something quick to eat. Now I will tell you, the last time we were here, we got a bucket of beer, which is $6, or excuse me, 6 beers. And with tax, because they charge you tax and they charge you a service fee. It's I think a 10% Bahamian, an extra Bahamian tax. And it was $54, I think. Again, it's on my other video. But, you know, for 6 beers, I guess that's not, you know, that's not horrible. Definitely cheaper than what you're gonna get them on the boat. So just keep that in mind. And I'll come back to you guys as soon as we get something a little bit more interesting. You know what, I'll just stick with me here. So trying to get by the slower traffic. Sorry that you guys gotta, you know, I'm filming the back of people all the time. But it's definitely crowded over here. So on this side, you're gonna see more more chairs, more cabanas. As of right now, there's plenty of chairs and umbrellas. They are building another dock. So this other dock is going to be able, once it's done, to accommodate 2 more ships. Right now, there's 2 ships that can come in. They're trying to plan on 4 ships. I think when they get 4 ships in here, if they don't expand it by then, which there are plans to expand it already, but if they don't, this place is going to be super crowded. So hopefully they expand it before they get the other dock finished, which they are working on right now. So just keep that in mind too. So here we're coming back up around to the other side of Calypso Lagoon, and you can see the castles there in the distance. That really is your ending and starting point. And so you know, once you're at the castle, you're pretty much right at the beginning entrance of Celebration Key. Again, as you can see, it changed to the other side, where here's the food trucks. And this is Mingo's, which is you know, another pay restaurant. So you can't get that on your without paying for it. So again, the Island Eats, anytime you see Island Eats means that you get 1 free meal. That's your free meal. So anything you see on Island Eats, that's what Carnival is willing to give you. And I'll be honest, it's not great, but what do you expect for free? So, all right guys, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. Thanks for walking along with me as I got my steps in today, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.